Oh hi. Arles. The city and the commune in the southeast of France in the region Provence, the Alps, French Riviera, department Bouches-du-Rhône, the district Arles, the canton Arles. Geographical location. The city is located on banks of the river of Rhône. At the beginning of its delta, in 97 came to the west of Marseille and in 744 came to the south of Paris. The area of the commune -758. 93 came, the population -51970 people. 2006. With a tendency to stabilization. 52439 people. 2012. Population density -69.1 man/came. The population of the commune in 2011 made 52510 people, and in 2012, 52439 people. Economy. In 2010 from 33137 people of working age. From 15 to 64 years. 22479 were economically active, 10658 inactive. An indicator of activity of 67.8%, in 1999, 66.4%. From 22479 active able-bodied inhabitants 18749 people. 9948 men and 8801 women. Worked 3730 were registered as the unemployed. 1787 men and 1943 women. Among 10658 able-bodied inactive citizens 3190 were pupils or students, 3017 pensioners, and 4451 more were inactive owing to other reasons. For 2010 in the commune 23603 taxable households in which 51,544.5 persons lived were registered. At the same time the median of income made €15,876 for one taxpayer. History. The ancient name of the city, Arles. Les Gurs were its first famous inhabitants. They lodged about 800 year BB. The city became the important Phoenician trade port still before passed to Romans. Romans occupied the city in 123 BB. Arles received especially great value after construction of the channel which connected him to the Mediterranean Sea in 104 BB. However, he conceded to Massilia located directly on the coast. During civil war, Arles supported Caesar against Pompey. Massilia supported Pompey. After Caesar's victory, as remuneration, Arles received all privileges which are taken away from Massilia. In the city there was Camp 6 of a legion and colony of veterans. Arles was the most important city of the province Narbonne Gallia. He occupied the space of 99 acres, 400,000 m, and was surrounded with walls. In the city there was a set of monuments, an amphitheater, a triumphal arch, circus, theater. Ancient Arles settled down closer to the sea, the now and served as important port, besides the bridge through Rhône was thrown here. However, this bridge wasn't stationary, that is unusual to Romans, and represented something like a pontoon crossing. The boats withheld by anchors were supplied with towers and movable bridges on each of the ends. Such structure of the bridge is explained by the frequent severe floods on Rhône complicating construction of the stationary bridge. From this Roman bridge today nothing remained. At the time of the Roman Empire, Arles was the important cultural and religious center. Here the philosopher Favorin was born. The city was the most important center of distribution of Christianity in Gallia. The first bishop, the apostle from 70, Saint Trophim, the 1st century, is considered, and subsequently among Arles bishops there was a number of outstanding clergymen, including Saint Gonoret, Hilary and Terry. The city reached top of the influence in the 4th and 5th centuries, when the Roman emperors often chose Arles at the raid during the military campaigns. In 395 it became the place of stay of the Praetorian prefect of Gallia. The Emperor Constantine loved very much Arles and constructed the baths which partially remained up to now here. His son, Constantine II, was born in Arles. When the usurper Constantine III proclaimed himself the Emperor of the West, he made Arles the capital. 408. In the 6th century the city was taken and ruined by Visigoths, about 730 Arabs. In 934, 1032 years Arles was the capital of the powerful Arles kingdom. Then for some time merchant and republican management on the Italian Sampo prevailed here. In 1239 Arles lost political independence and was a part of the county of Provansky. Shortly he conceded value of the main port of southern France to Marseille. From February 1888 to May 1889 in Arles artists Paul Gauguin and Vincent van Gogh worked. For the last this period was the most productive in life. Sites. In Arles many antique buildings, a part of a city wall theatre. The 1st century BB. And an amphitheatre. The 1st century AD. Where about 20,000 viewers could be located remained. Are still used for holding a bullfight. At excavation many valuable works of art were revealed. For example, Venus the Arlesiansky transported in Louvre. St. Trophim's Cathedral was constructed in the 12th century in Roman style. In the 15th century a number of Gothic elements was added to its architecture. Antique Arles ruins in 1981 were announced by a Monument of the World Heritage of Mankind. One of squares of the city is called by the name of the Russian writer Nina Nikolaevna Berberova. On the square the 8th Suit publishing house which permanent author it was located. Famous natives in Arles were born. Jeanne Kalman, the oldest of ever the living people on earth. In this city and its vicinities there passed all her life. Nicholas Reyes and Chico Bichiki, guitarists and vocalists, creators of the famous Gypsy Kings folk group from Arles. Pierre-Antoine Antonel is the first mayor, the figure of the great French Revolution and the talented journalist. Also far. Write comments. Read comments. Interesting people will tell interesting stories. All of good mood and good luck.